We're coming to you live from Radio Monrovia 92.1 FM with relays on Laxa Radio Buchanan 92.5 FM, Liberty Broadcasting Services out of Sino 105.5 FM, Puma Radio out of Bumi 106.3 FM, Classic Radio out of Kakata 93.9 FM, Radio Life that covers Zozo and Lofa 92.5 FM, and the Voice of Firestone 89.5 FM. You can also catch us live on TLC Africa YouTube live stream page and Radio Monrovia Facebook live stream. As we're all aware, NASSCORP is the acronym for National Social Security and Welfare Corporation. Acronym meaning the shortcut name, NASSCORP. My name is Cora Taylor Ferguson, your host and presenter. In studio, I have my co-host, Mr. Don Daniels. Welcome, Mr. Daniels.
Thank you for having us in studio again, Madam Ferguson, and to all our avid listeners, we say welcome.
Okay. This is the NASSCORP Hour, coming to you live from Radio Monrovia 92.1 FM. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back with your favorite informative talk show. Remember, we secure your financial future. The NASSCORP Hour.
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation provides social protection.
Yes, we do provide social protection. Now let me give you the principal objectives of the NASSCORP Hour. We are here to enhance the public's understanding of the nature and functions of NASSCORP. The NASSCORP Hour is here to minimize the misinformation and wrong perceptions about NASSCORP amongst the Liberian populace. The NASSCORP Hour is here to stimulate payments of Social Security contributions by all institutions operating in Liberia. I'll say that again. The NASSCORP Hour is here to stimulate payments of Social Security contributions by all institutions operating in Liberia. The NASSCORP Hour is here to promote NASSCORP's work at the community level and amongst the Liberian populace. We are here to inform employees of their rights to Social Security benefits, as well as their responsibility to ensure that monthly contributions deducted on their behalf, on behalf of the employees, are shared by them and their employers. And as we go through the show, Mr. Daniels always gives you the exact amount that should be contributed by the employer and by the employee. Okay, we get this question like every day. Last but not the least, the NASSCORP Hour is here to disseminate information to the general public on the programs, services, and benefits provided by NASSCORP. And then I always tell you, here at NASSCORP, we have our mission. Our mission here at NASSCORP is to provide financial security to sustain the quality of life of insured workers. And our vision is to deliver convenient and exceptional service through innovative solutions in bridging income gaps and improving the quality of life for all beneficiaries. Our core values are stewardship, integrity, equity, transparency, accountability, and efficiency. And got down for you in bits and pieces. We have our expert in this, Mr. Daniels, our core values when we speak about stewardship.
So stewardship is the management of the tax that we have. Social Security has been mandated by law. NASSCORP, the institution that manages the Social Security program, has been mandated by law to take care of that program, guide it, make sure that it does what it's supposed to do. And what is it? To pay benefits to retirees, principally, and to their dependents. So that is exactly what we do in our stewardship. But of course, in doing that, there are other things associated with it. Yeah, we must make sure that the people who receive benefits from NASSCORP are, first of all, registered with NASSCORP.
Okay.
NASSCORP does that without any charge to the employer nor to the employee. Both parties can register without paying any money to us. The employers are given a registration certificate with a 9-digit number. That's their registration code with NASSCORP. And then employees are given a 9-digit number, which is valid for all jobs that they work at during their working life, the insurable working life. So that is for stewardship.
And then we have integrity.
Integrity, we must do it with earnesty. That is what this show, one of the key objectives of this show is to let the public know that NASSCORP has nothing to hide. So we come here and we tell you everything. And sometimes you help us to by pointing out our shortcomings. And we're working on those shortcomings and sharpening it. That is a part of integrity.
Equity.
We treat everybody fairly. And NASSCORP is not about who has more money. Are you a retired person? Then we cater to you and treat you equally, like the person who has a lot of money.
And what you put in is what you get out. Okay, then we have transparency, which you did.
We don't have to hide the things we do. I mean, we serve the interests of the public. So obviously, whatever we do is right out there in the public for the public to know exactly what we are doing.
Accountability.
Yeah, accountability. We must be accountable. We must shoulder our responsibility with a level of responsibility. We must be responsible in the way we manage the workers' money.
Okay.
Managing it in terms of collecting it from them and paying it to them as benefits. We must be very responsible so we are indeed accountable.
And efficiency.
We must do it with a great deal of effectiveness. Being able to process benefit on time. So we got it down to about 6 weeks, even though we are still experiencing some challenges in that area.
Yeah.
But majority of our beneficiaries are receiving the benefits when they make their claims within 6 weeks. There are a few extraneous cases, and we're working to make sure that we can really get it done so everybody will be on the same page and be able to get the money just within 6 weeks after their retirement.
And I must say, in the coming weeks, we will have live beneficiaries.
Beneficiaries who
because
tell us
out there, I do run into people that are receiving their benefits on time. They're happy, things are working well. Like you say, we have shortcomings.
Yeah.
But there are more positivity when I'm out there right now, So we are improving, and it gets better every day.
Yeah.
And let me say this out there to our listeners. Remember, it is the law, employers, that all employers who hires one or more employees must, it's a must, you must register and pay contributions to NASSCORP. I believe last week we had a call in, we get these calls all the time. The call about people paying in don't have ID, which we will get to. We're going to get those calls today as well. The bottom line is for employers to register their employees with us, and when the money's got to remit to us.
They are deducting some employers are indeed deducting the contributions
And not
from
rebating.
their workers, but they are not rebating those contributions to NASCOP. You see, to do that, employers, then you are denying your employee of a future security.
Right.
Because you won't be around tomorrow when they are retired, or if they got severely injured, can no longer work. The little you are saving with NASCOP is what is going to take care of them, to help put bread on the table, providing medication, and take care of their younger children and their family responsibilities. So employers, we urge you. We know you're doing great already. For those of you who are there with us, we say thank you. But for those who are still on the sidelines waiting to see, don't wait to see. It is your responsibility to ensure that when folks work for you, they are registered with us, and that you gave us their money so that we can keep it. You are not authorized to keep your workers' money, the Social Security money. It is NASCOP. So please give us that money and stop having your people cry and say, oh, we register, they're deducting from us, we have not yet received our ID cards, but they are still cutting the money. The people want assurance that indeed the money you're cutting is coming to us, and we have it, because they know you shouldn't be keeping it. So please, make sure they get their ID cards.
Is out of.
Yeah, because if they do not send the people money to us and they wrap up and leave, what happens to those employees who have? They become victimized because you cut the money from them, you didn't give it to NASCOP to keep for you, but then how do they get benefits?
We must make this clear, because that's where the wrong perceptions come in.
Yeah.
People call in on the show, they get rowdy, and they send our money to you. You're eating our money, we don't get it. No, it's not like that. If your money is remitted, it's there for you. And they also have the right to check in on what's being remitted.
Yeah, they have a right, employers have a right to demand a record of the contributions to make for their employees. Employees have a right to demand a record of your contributions that you make to NASCOP. And NASCOP is there to serve you, and we are accountable. So we say, when you make those contributions to us, we will send you. We are not waiting for you to ask us. We, within a space of 12 months, will send you a contribution statement of all of your workers who have made contributions for that period. That is what we do. And in between time, if a worker so feel that they want to check in up on NASCOP to request information regarding their contributions, let them feel free to do so as well. I mean, they can always come. They can do it by email. The email address is crecords@nasscorp.org.lr. It is a letter C in ABC, records, RECORDS, that's one word. crecords@NASSCORP, lowercase letters, NASSCORP.org.lr. You can make a request through that. All we need for you to send us is your name, your Social Security number, your date of birth, your active telephone number, because we will call you back when we have completed the work to let you know that your statement is ready, you can pass by the office to pick it up. And as well, the employer you work for that you want the information for. When you start to work with that employer, up to when you want the information, we can provide you that like that. But if your employer now is the payroll the way we want it in the NASSCORP prescribed e-payroll format, you employee do not have to make a request for your contributions. We, at the end of every 12 months, will send to your employer your contribution statement, which then the employer can just print out and distribute with the workers in that place.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Daniels. Another thing that I give you information for your ear on this show every Monday is that NASSCORP is here to serve the public straight across the nation.
Yeah.
Okay? Yes, our head office is located in Monrovia on 24th Street and Tottenham Boulevard. But if you're out there in any of the counties, we do have 8 regional offices with directors and fully staffed to serve you. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and give you these regional offices. For Montserrat, Region 1, we're located on 15th and Payne Avenue. That's in Cinco, Monrovia, Montserrat County on the beach side. 15th Street. That's Region 1. Region 2 covers Grand Bassa and Riverside counties. Region 2 is located at the corner of Robert and Tubman Streets, opposite the Catholic Mission in Buchanan, Grand Bassa County. That's Region 2. So if you're in Bassa, Riverside, just come down to Buck City on the corner of Robert and Tubman Streets, okay? Unless it's mandatory for you to come to Monrovia, you're good to go. They're there to help you. Region 3 covers Bumming, Kipmount, and Bapaloo counties. Region 3 is located on Ellen Avenue in Tubmanburg, Bumming County. Region 4 covers Margibi County, and Region 4 is located in the new Kakata community opposite the LRA office in Kakata, Margibi County. Region 5 covers Bung and Lofa counties. And Region 5 is located on the Executive Drive opposite the Presidential Palace in Banga City, Bung County. Yes, our directors do go up to Lofa. Okay, we come to you as well if you can't make it down to Banga.
To Banga, yeah.
Okay, Region 6 covers Nimba County. And Region 6 is located in the Glanu community in Ganta City, Nimba County. Region 8 covers Maryland, River G, and Grand Cru counties. Region 8 is located on Maryland Avenue in Harper City, Maryland County. Region 9 covers Sino and Grand Gita counties, and Region 9 is located on the Mississippi Street in Greenville, Sino County. There you have it, our 8 regional offices, fully equipped with directors and staff to serve you when and if you cannot make it to Monrovia. And it's not mandatory to come to Monrovia.
No, not at all. That is why we have those regional offices in the counties. If you have any social security related concerns, the first place of contact when you are in the county is our regional offices. And they, if they need additional assistance, they will contact the Monrovia office on their behalf.
Okay.
We want to encourage our members of the program, both employers and employees, contractors as well, make use of our regional office. The regional office that is nearest you in your county.
Please do. And we've covered all the counties. Okay. As usual, we'll open the lines, but you always have info for the ears. You know, do you want to emphasize on the...
Yeah, management put out, management I mean by the NASSCORP management, the National Social Security and Welfare Corporation management put out an announcement, public service announcement.
Okay.
You know, we have this situation where people work and the official retirement age in the Republic of Liberia, the Decent Work Act, is 60 years. However, an employee can have an understanding around that age, and the employee does not have to be retired at 60, but that is the official retirement age for work in this country. Now, when someone is already retired and they are receiving their Social Security pension benefits, not because they are retired means that they cannot continue to work. So they could find employment after being retired.
Okay.
Now, under that condition where they found employment after being retired, they do not have to remit Social Security contributions in terms of the pension contribution, the 4%. So employers, you are encouraged not to deduct 4% from your employee who is 60 years or older and is receiving his or her Social Security pension. You register them with NASSCORP. You, the employer, will pay the 2% to protect them against job-related incidents.
Okay.
But you will not contribute 4% on their behalf towards a pension, nor will you deduct 4% from your employee and remit it to NASSCORP towards their pension. Under that condition, the employee can work and you can pay them whatever you agree to pay them. taking into consideration, of course, the personal income tax and other deductions, but not for NASSCORP pension. Also, in the same thing, if an employee is 60 years, 65 years and older, so the person is 65 years, 66, 67 and above, 60 years and above, 65 years and above, they do not make pension contribution to the Social Security scheme. They are exempted from making pension contribution, whether they have been retired at the age of 60 or later or not. As long as they continue to work and reach the age of 65 years or older, they do not make contributions towards their pension. Employers, we encourage you to take note of this, because of course, if you do err and begin to make the deductions from these two categories of employees who are 65 and older, or employees who are retired at 60 and receiving the Social Security pension, if you do make the deduct the earnings for pension contribution, Social Security will refund that money to you and your employee. But refund is a process.
Yes.
We got to authenticate the claim when the request when it comes in. It takes a little bit of time. So make it easy on the worker, your employer, make it easy on yourself. Take note of this. All you have to do, if an employee shows up and say he's 65, you have to ascertain that he's really 65. Or they say, I'm receiving my Social Security pension. You can also ascertain that and contact Social Security for verification. And then you know how to exonerate them from pension contribution. So we want to encourage our employers. Management is very concerned about this because it is becoming alarming.
Yeah,
The list of insured persons who are 65 years and older, or who are currently in receipt of their pension benefits and are making contributions because the employer thinks that they are not exonerated, is alarming. So management wants to correct that. So we encourage our employers, if you do not understand what I'm saying, just contact us. We'll visit with you, we'll sit with you, we'll explain to you these things so that you know how to work with Social Security on behalf of your people.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Daniels. If you're just joining us, this is the NASSCORP Hour coming to you live from Radio Monrovia, 92.1 FM. Remember, this program is here to educate our country all about the National Social Security Welfare Corporation and its functions. We'll take a short break. When we get back, we'll open the lines for you all to call in your favorite part of the show. I know you love the information as well, but when we're interacting, it's better. So the numbers to call in on are 0881-356-900 or 0777-921-921. This is the NASSCORP Hour.
National Social Security and Welfare Corporation. Your benefit provider. We provide medical benefits, retirement pension, cash benefits, survivor's benefit, invalidity. NASSCORP touches the life of everyone.
Let's hear from you, 0881-356-900. Hello? You're live on the NASSCORP Hour. Your name, please, and where you calling from?
My name is Alfonso. I work with Mandra Forces as well Limited. I'm calling exactly to get good morning from. Hello?
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
You're live on the NASSCORP Hour. Your name, please, and where you calling from?
Yes, Officer Lawrence, super calling on fire to with that level.
Okay, how may we help you today, Mr. Tupac?
Yeah, I got a problem with social security. I really want you to see and give us some clarity, please.
Okay, let's hear the problem.
Yeah, this is my 5 years on the social security.
Mm-hmm.
I paid my social security for the vision, and they gave me the social security officer, and you know, I when I check it out, it's not.
We lost that caller.
You know, and they gave me the social security officer, and okay, I when I check it out.
Let's take a short break. We'll be right back. My friend.